Hey guys, Tonester back. Got an ace tanker for you. Today we're in the Udes 14.5. I just got this. It's a Swedish medium tank, and it's actually pretty good, but I do not have the top gun nor the top engine. And it's an all-tier 8 match, and we're on the map, well, they call it D-Day, but Overlord. And one of the features of this tank is that if you're going slow enough, you have more gun depression. It's got a pneumatic system. And I don't know the stats on it, but I do know from playing against them that the turret is really not very good. But the gun is super high on the turret. So if you're using the pneumatics, you're a really hard target. So I haven't gotten used to that, but that's okay. It's a decent tank, really no hull armor, really no turret armor, but it's quick. So there's two arties, there's a light on each team, and there's some mediums, and there's a bunch of heavy. So really I expect that I will try and people are going to come over here, but on this corner is really hard to not get hit by either tank destroyers or have someone YOLO you, so I almost never go there. I tend to go to the bushes in G7, or oftentimes I'll try and go into the middle in E4, E5 and see what's coming. So that's usually my opening play, and let's just go ahead and get started on this. I believe that I go to G7 to start. I can't remember. It just happened today, but I have not been sleeping well, folks. So kind of tired and a little rummy these days, but that's okay. Still getting an ace tanker once in a while. Today I played, 30 games. I woke up really early, and I thought I was doing really poorly, and come to find out I had like a 2,500 win rate, but only 57% win rate. So there is an EBR in the enemy team, and that matters, because if they get into that bowl, a lot of times they'll end up running that bowl, and then it makes it such that you really can't hit anything. So you see the little icon that pops up under my reticle, and that is telling me that the pneumatics are working. So it's right here. So anyway, again, it does give you a lot of gun depression. I don't know how much. It's got a fair amount of gun depression to begin with. And nobody has killed this EBR, which whatever. I'm sure that they will find him and kill him eventually. But I did want to come help my Udes 03 because I don't want him to die. He's a great tank. So I'm just kind of setting up to see if this EBR crosses, because if he does, I want to make sure and get a shot on him. And so that's kind of what we're setting up for here. Unfortunately, with the 240 Alpha, we have to waste 2 shots on him. I guess I would have had to anyway, so maybe the 240 was the better gun here. But we do take him out. He's going uphill and kind of going slow. And we notice there are a lot of heavies on heavy corner. So there's not that much over in the bowl area. Now, for ace tankers, your team has to get a little bit behind so that you can farm some damage on guys that are pushing, generally, especially in a tank like this, because there's really nothing you can do to push the action because you have no armor. I don't really have the gun handling's okay, but I don't have a fantastic gun, and so we're just trying to get some shots. And if you notice where we're at, we're just getting free shots on this Lorraine as he tries to clip people out. And also the Centurion, or Carnarvon, pardon me, is kind of out in the open. So we want to see if we can get some shots on him. So you're just trying to make people pay for pushing. And we do make the Lorraine pay. We're using bush mechanics well, trying to get shots in where we can through bushes. So I don't want to push with those autoloaders there. I did not want to push all the way over to the backside on the K-line because I kind of felt like they might just YOLO me. It felt like that kind of day where people were YOLOing, and that was just a poor shot. I hit the building. And that's a really unfortunate shot because not only does it bring it closer to even, but that thing is so dangerous as an autoloader. But our bat chat realizes the threat, and he goes ahead and takes out the autoloader. So good on him for realizing the guy was out of shells. So we're just going to try some cheeky shots on the side turret of this Pershing. And notice I pull back enough that I am bushed up again. Potentially I could have been spotted there, but I don't believe that there's a lot else in the bowl. They're basically on the beach and on heavy side for the most part. So I do notice this Progetto pushing up, and the last thing I want is our base capped. And so we're going to go ahead and push and see what we can see here. As the enemy team is pushing pretty hard, but I feel like we're in a pretty good position. And so we're going to knock this vehicle over. It's unfortunate that I didn't knock that over before they showed up, just so I could see my shots. And this is the gun depression here. It is extreme, and it is very, very hard to hit me when I'm using that pneumatic system, because I'm just so low. And that's kind of what you rely on in this tank. So we're just kind of looking for shots of opportunity. It looks like the Progetto and Panther 88 were going to try and cap and backed off of that. So I wish I would have pushed that bush out a little further, but I didn't. However, we're getting side shots on the Patriot, and with the Panther and the Progetto gone, we're just going to continue to shoot at the enemies. Now, we do have somebody capping, which is not really a very viable strategy, but at least it's giving me free shots, right? The Panther 88 rushes his shot, and he does bounce. Now, I guess because of the way this hole is, you can bounce shots just because it's so angled with lower caliber guns. We're going to take our time. We're willing to take that hit just to get rid of the enemy tank, and the Panther just does not quite realize my reload and pushes up just a little too late. So now the best thing to do is to get up into this area here, and then you can shoot these guys in the back for free, right? We're already up to 5 kills and 3,000 damage, but our Panther is doomed because he's got 2 heavily armored tanks coming after him, and he's just sitting on cap. Don't do that, folks. If they can get back, you definitely don't want to do that. They did, to their credit, the enemy team came back as soon as they possibly could. And here's that 240 Alpha. Unfortunate that we did not kill that guy. And with that, I don't believe the pen's fantastic. Yeah, 196 pen. The heat rounds are 250, which is actually pretty nice. But I can't wait to get the Top Gun on this. I will throw up another ace tanker if I get one when I get the Top Gun and the top engine. But so far I like it. It's definitely not a tank that is really made to play front lines, but it's something that it's another play style that I need to learn. And so that's what we're doing. Now, I know that my light tank is coming up behind this T-28, so I'm just kind of trying to make him think I'm going to go to the left or to the right, just trying to get him thinking about me as well as the enemy, as his other enemy. So we're able to hit him in the side. That's 3,400 damage there, and our light tank does take him out for a 4th kill. I invited, during the game it didn't show it, but oh wait, yes, we're not done. There's an RD to kill. I invited the Bat Chat to a platoon, and let's speed this up because the RD is just hiding, and so we are actually going to find him. I thought he might be in this corner, but he is not. He actually is behind one of these, this ship here, I think. So we've loaded HE because I'm trying to get my Top Gun here because I think this might be an ace, and so having a Top Gun may help that. And the light tank, of course, is also pushing around. So there we go. That's the end of the game. So let's go look at the after action on that. Okay, here we are at the after action report. We did get an ace tanker out of this. We got a tanker sniper, which I assume is going to happen a fair amount on this tank because you don't want to be up close, and a top gun, and then of course 2 bonds. We ended up on top of the team with 1,279 experience, which isn't a great amount. Actually, we were second. We got 1,253 experience. Our Object 703 did very well too, so great game to him. We ended up with 3,700 damage, so we did hit a blind shot, as I mentioned in the game. And let's look at the detailed 24 shots, 21 hits, 17 pens, and just a little bit, 240 blocked by armor. And so we really didn't get any spotting, but that's okay. Tier 8 tank earning some credits because we didn't fire gold. Yeah, we'll take that game, and then we had some bonuses going on, and so we ended up with 3,500 experience. So happy with that. Appreciate you guys watching. We will catch you guys on the next one. Toaster out.